Good morning, everybody. Ho, ho, ho. Welcome back to the JJW and Deacon show. Hey, that almost worked. Morning, Deacon. How you doing? Turn this down a little bit.
Why are you over there?
Am I in the wrong spot? I'm in the wrong spot. Just get over here. Oh, my head. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I am JJ. This over here. This is Deacon. Every morning we gather at Monday through Friday, 6:30 in the morning. We get together. We talk about the news of the day. We talk about media, politics, movies, video games,
and we try to get kicked off
books.
of YouTube.
Hey, I mean, like, we try. We're not as good as Ye, but we're pretty good.
Who?
Are you kidding? I'm sure you're kidding.
I'm kidding. I'm just being...
He's kidding a little bit.
Yeah.
He's kidding a little bit. Well, anyway, we appreciate you being here, for seeing the show. If you're watching this show later in the day than 6:30 in the morning, if for some reason you don't want to wake up before the sun rises to watch two old men talk about whatever they want.
They should be talking on the phone to each other.
That's what we said. Yeah, that's what we've been told. We should just call each other. If for some reason you're watching this later in the day, then I thank you very much for watching this video on rumble.com/JJW or on YouTube. We are also on YouTube. And also we are grateful for the little thumbs up that you give us, because I know you're going to like this show. Today is December 2nd, 2022, and today's show is Yahoo Yay banned by Twitter 2.0. Thank you. This is
I don't look cute.
Love you, dear. Thank you. Thank you for the coffee. She delivered coffee to me.
The best cup of coffee because it's the first cup on.
It's better than Deacon's cup of coffee. I'll tell you that. Deacon didn't have any beautiful assistant bring him a coffee.
You're exactly right. I didn't.
I mean, unless you call yourself a beautiful assistant.
I am a beautiful assistant, but
yeah, maybe you did.
I don't.
So we will get into a little bit of the Yay controversies. I have been avoiding the Yay stuff for weeks because mostly I'm like, yeah, who cares? I mean, I don't care. Yesterday was outrageous though, so we'll probably and I don't know if you actually know what happened yesterday.
I try not to pay attention to crazy ass people in this world. I don't care if they have a lot of money, if they're very famous with other people or not. I just try to ignore crazy people and not really give them the credit that everyone else is giving them. So,
well, there's no.
If you ignore it, they'll go away eventually. But when people pick out the clown and point at the clown, then the clown's always going to put the nose back on and the face paint back on every time. So if you ignore the clown, he's eventually going to get depressed and become a sad clown and not do it anymore. See what I mean?
We will get into it. Mr. West is a complicated individual.
He is a marionette, to say the least. You know how I like to use the marionette?
I'm not sure anybody's got any strings on Mr. West.
Well, he might not have. He might be doing his own strings, but he is definitely a distraction. Is what he is. He is a distraction from other things that are going on.
We'll get into that. But that'll be later on a little bit.
Okay.
We don't have to talk about that right away.
All right, that sounds good.
But I do need to pull up our list of things. You know what? The thing that probably I want to talk about most right away is, I'm going to just start with this. We'll do this because this is kind of the only political thing I care about, and then we'll do pop culture and stuff like that. on Just the News yesterday, there was a story reported, and I was like, oh my goodness, there's hope. There's hope, Deacon. There is
Okay.
hope.
All right. You got me intrigued.
Yes. On justthenews.com, SCOTUS, the Supreme Court of the United States, has agreed to hear arguments for Biden's loan forgiveness plan in February. But the plan will be blocked until then. But it's possible that the decision to dustbin this plan might be overturned by the Supreme Court, in which case the President Biden will be able to give me some of your money to pay my school loans. Which,
oh, really?
Yeah, by all accounts, this plan had been, declared unconstitutional and illegal, and they had no constitutional authority to do this, and things like that. But and all that makes a lot of sense. But if the Supreme Court says no, you can do it, then it's possible that I'm gonna be able to get some of your money.
Do you want some of my money to pay for your school loans?
No, I mean, not your money in particular. Oh my gosh,
okay.
Is the Rumble feed not working?
Oh no.
Oh boy, it's always something, isn't it? No, it's working, Brian. It's working on Rumble. It's working. Just recycle the page, sir. Thank you for watching on Rumble. Hey, we got 3 people watching right now. That's cool on Rumble, and we got 2 Rumbles already. How's that? Oh man, I love you guys. You guys are the best. Yeah. So the Supreme Court's gonna hear out the case. The Supreme Court will continue to allow a block on the Biden administration's federal student loan forgiveness program for at least the next several months, setting a February date to hear oral arguments for and against it. In a brief order on Thursday, the court said it would allow the case to be argued in the February 2023 argument session. A request to vacate a lower court injunction against a $400 billion loan forgiveness plan was deferred pending oral argument. The prior day, on Wednesday night, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit had rejected the Biden administration's request to reinstate the program pending legal challenges to it. So, is that exciting or what? $10,000 of the American taxpayer might make it into my bank account. That would be pretty great.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
I don't have student loans. I've paid mine off.
Well, that sounds responsible of you, and that's what you get for paying off your student loans. You're not going to get $10,000.
Damn it! I could use $10,000 too. Give me $10,000. Give me $5,000 of that money that I paid back.
Hey,
just give me $5,000 grant from. Hey, congratulations, dude! You paid off your loans. You don't have your loans to pay for. We've looked and said that yes, you did have loans at one time, student loans at one time. So yeah, here's your $3,000 allocation. I'll even take $3,000, $3,300, man. I'll take a third of
it. It would sure help with Christmas gifts this year. With prices up and
kidding.
Yeah,
no kidding.
All right.
We don't have any.
Go ahead.
Nothing. Go ahead.
I was gonna cleverly segue to this other hulking story I have.
All right.
Yeah. I thought you had something to say. Let's see. Here we go. This is so smooth. This is smoother than like a pile of gravel.
I didn't know what in the world
you
were doing. I was like, "What's JJ doing?"
I was trying. Well, my article wasn't ready. I had to push a button and another button.
Oh, my bad.
And now my hulking story segue attempt is really awkward.
All right. Next story. We don't have to be a perfect segue.
Comics writer Peter David launches a GoFundMe for medical bills.
Okay.
Did you ever read Incredible Hulk comics back in the 1990s?
No.
Okay.
No. I did not.
Peter David wrote on the Incredible Hulk for like 11 years. And if maybe you picked up a one-off issue, or maybe you encountered a story where like the Hulk went from being like regular Hulk to like Smart Hulk, and was interacting a lot with the Doc Savage. There was a Doc Savage green haired psychologist. Basically, all of these stories that really delved into the psychology of Bruce Banner. A lot of that stuff
I'm
came
not even.
from
Okay.
Peter David.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having one of my days. I didn't sleep a lot last night, and I'm having a hard time focusing and concentrating on what we're talking about this morning. So, okay,
Sure.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a I'm gonna say legendary comic book writer. Legendary comic book writer. Eisner Award winning comic writer Peter David is in need of help. He's a well-known writer in the comics industry. He worked on various publications for DC, Marvel, and other publishing houses. I think he may have even done the Maestro story, if you remember that. On November 28th, 2022, his wife Kathleen posted this on a message on a GoFundMe page. Kath here. Thanks to everyone who's helped us this morning. They put a heart monitor in his chest to keep an eye on what's going on with his heart. There is still a series of tests they need to do with his carotid arteries. I'm sorry if I bungled that one. Carotid? Is that how you say it? Carotid arteries? Okay. On the good side, the stroke and the aftershocks were not as bad as 10 years ago. He was working hard on his physical therapy and is bouncing back much better this time around. If he keeps it up, then he is home. He is still the wisecracking storyteller he's always been. He wanted me to tell you that he appreciates all your kind wishes and support. It means the world to him.
Okay.
More news as I get it. Please spread the word. I'd like to be able to make Hanukkah and Christmas a good one for him, his daughter, grandsons, granddaughter, and his family. Appreciate your support too. So Peter David is perhaps best known for his long run on Marvel's ongoing Hulk series from 1987, and he worked on the title for 11 years and earned an Eisner Award. That same year, Rick and David co-created Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara, and launched the Marvel 2099 reality. That'd be in 1992. So, anyway, so this is like legendary creator, and it has had a tragic, I guess, a heart attack and a stroke. That's what it seems like. That's stroke and the aftershocks, not a heart attack. Bad stuff. Bad juju. Now, I am not a massive Hulk fan. I don't really find it to be that like interesting a character, like rage-filled character or whatever. However, there is an issue, and I'm pretty sure that Dale Keown wrote this issue. And I found the image from this issue that I read. I read this back in the 1990s, way years ago. And I remember the moment that I turned the page and I saw this image, and I was like, "What? That's crazy!" So I held this comic in my hand. But I can't tell you the issue number it was or whatever. So this is the issue where the Hulk is being blasted by this guy. This is like this team of people that are trying to take down the Hulk, and one of them's a big old metal dude, and there was a girl that was like all gas and stuff, and there was this guy, and he had blasted the Hulk so hard that like literally all of his flesh was eviscerated from his body, and the Hulk still got up and like clobbered him and then regenerated just like that. And then, basically stood up and said, "Somebody give me some clothes." This for me was like such a like whoa, that's powerful issue. And I'm pretty sure that Peter David is the writer, and legendary artist Dale Keown is the artist on this page. So I want to do some well wishes towards Peter David, and maybe if people out there want to contribute to his GoFundMe campaign, then definitely go check that out.
Okay.
I don't know. it's always sad whenever, like creators that were, especially when you were a kid, like when creators and artists, a lot of times it's like actors and people you see on TV, and then they take, health turns. It takes a bad turn, and you actually feel like, a little bit connected to these people that you've never met. So I don't know. Just thought I would lift that up a little bit. I'd hate to see that kind of just be ignored just because it's not salacious and outrageous. Okay. So, let's stay on Marvel stuff for a second. Did you see the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer posted?
No. Is there a new trailer for the movie?
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy.
I've been busy. I've been a very busy person. I haven't
for sure.
Thing like that.
This looks like it's working, so I think I'm going to try to play it. Let me push this button and see if. Make sure that let's put it on the right way. Okay. Guardians of the Galaxy trailer posted yesterday on Twitter. Maybe it posted elsewhere as well. The third volume in the movie. So if you remember, the first Guardians movie is like, it's just so great. Peter is basically abducted while his mom is dying in a hospital bed.
Right.
And then raised by space pirates. They threaten to eat him consistently. And in the second movie, he has some dad issues. A little bit of dad issues, works through some dad issues. His dad, I guess, abandoned him when he was a child as well, which is pretty awful, and turned out to be a planet-eating planet. So I'm not sure what the third movie is going to be about, but we do know that Peter Quill has lost his beloved Gamora. She died in Endgame and was replaced by her younger, meaner self from time travel stuff. So let's see what the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer has in store for us. Disney, there's no reason to copyright strike this. This is a trailer reaction. It's legitimate.
We were gone for quite a while. But no matter what happens next, the galaxy still needs its guardians. Hello.
I should probably
in peace.
Interrupt this thing.
Come on, Drax. Seriously, dude? No! Ow!
I'm going to pause it just so we don't get like totally struck or whatever. Did you see the uniforms they were wearing? The blue and red ones?
Yeah.
That's the Guardians uniforms that from the early 2000s run, where this team was actually made in the comics way before the movies came out. Yeah. But for the first movies or whatever, they kind of dispensed with this style and did like, this Ravager stuff that they
look like old school Guardian uniforms from way back in the day too.
Well, it's definitely the ones from the early 2000s run. Anyway, I like the uniforms. I think they look cool. And we'll talk about where they're at or whatever.
Don't forget.
I like the Space Hog.
The Space Hog?
That song that's in the background, the girl do.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That is an obscure one-hit wonder 90s band called Space Hog. That song's called In the Meantime by Space Hog. And if you'll listen to that, that's right at the very beginning. Ooh.
Oh yeah. I noticed, this is exactly the kind of thing that I can't do because I would never be able to pick a song out like who that is or whatever. But
that's Space Hog.
It definitely is familiar. I like it too.
You would know that 90s song if I played it. You'd be like, "Oh, I remember that song." You would definitely heartbeat.
Yeah. So this is it looks like a little baby rocket.
Where we came from.
We have been running our whole lives. Pete, I'm done running.
Oh wow! So Gamora's with him.
We'll all fly away together. One last time. Into the forever and beautiful sky.
Oh, I get. Yeah, that's.
And we'll kill anyone who gets in our way.
No, not kill anyone.
Kill a few people.
Kill no people.
Kill one guy, one stupid guy who no one loves.
Now you're just making it sad.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
All
So, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, is there an otter? Rocket.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what I'm kind of aware of right here. So here's the Guardians in there. First of all, these suits look
Okay,
dope.
so those suits are the 90s. So maybe that's what I'm thinking about. I was thinking maybe old school. But I thought Groot wore one too in the comics.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I think they want him to look very Grooty or whatever. So okay, so let me say this first of all. I don't like the four-legged version of their ship. Like the ship that they had before didn't have these extra two things. I don't really like that. Whatever. Okay. That's nitpicky. They look pretty good. I will say that Nebula not as amazing looking as she's been in the past. Okay, so they land on this like suburban, like 1980s place.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know what we're fixing to do here. Are we going to tell the whole trailer over?
I mean, no, we come in peace.
No, we don't have to.
Well, go ahead. I'm okay. No, you're good. I'm just having a morning, man.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I thought the trailer looked good. I'm happy to watch it, and the movie looks like it'll be fun. I think it has the High Evolutionary. That's what I saw.
Is that the antagonist?
Right. Yeah, that's what I think. I'm pretty sure that's the guy that was at Comic-Con. He's done this. He was in here somewhere. He was the dude in a dress. Let's see. Anyway, I think it's the High Evolutionary, and I think all those people in that suburbs are like High Evolutionary, like, people that he's made.
All those people?
Yeah, all those like dog people or whatever. All of these people at the beginning. I can't even get it to come up anymore. Anyway,
I don't know that much about the High Evolutionary either. I didn't.
I remember reading some comics back in 1980s. I think they were X-Men comics, to be honest. With the High Evolutionary. Anyway, he basically like evolved animals into people equivalents because he was.
Oh, that's
he's
right.
Like a supremacist. Like some sort of.
Oh, that's a good. That's a good point. Did they when they did the Guardians of the Galaxy in the 2000s? Who was that? Who wrote that run? Was that Brian Michael Bendis? Did he do?
Might have been. I don't remember. I remember reading a number of the issues, and it was around the time of like Annihilation Conquest and things like that.
Okay.
Do you think this is Disney's first attempt to return to tradition and move past woke? I think Disney's got very, very loose grip on this. I think that this is James Gunn doing James Gunn whatever he wants, and Disney's like, yeah, we're gonna let him do that because everything that he touches is working out, and a lot of the other stuff that we're doing is not. So, I think that Disney is just like, please, can we have one movie this year that comes out that makes money? Because Wakanda Forever is like underperforming.
Huh? We would have. I don't think we predicted that on this show, did we?
Yeah, we might have said something about that.
I mean, if you want to go back and listen to previous shows, we might have said those exact same words. a couple of times
Like
that
people
it was going
are.
to underperform.
It's like you have like a recipe for an amazing soup, right? You
Mhm.
know the recipe. It has like a little bit of roux. You got a little whatever you put into a soup, right? And then if you're like, I'm gonna make some more soup, except, and get this, it'll be dry and there'll be no water. That's what they tried to do with Wakanda Forever. They were like, we're gonna make this amazing movie again, except we're gonna not have our two amazing lead actors, and also we're gonna just beat you over the face with
We're gonna add
with
an
agenda.
imaginary guy and then a new guy that we're gonna take a beloved ancient Marvel
For
person and
sure.
mess him up. Yeah. Mhm.
Um,
I did
let's
not
see.
watch the Guardians holiday special.
You did
Jeremy
not.
says that he did not care for the Guardians holiday special. I didn't watch it, but I've seen it on Disney Plus.
I was saying I had fun watching it. I had a good time. It was
Okay.
fun. You should check it out. It's only an hour.
Oh, okay. I'll watch it.
And it has some echoes of the Star Wars holiday special. There's a couple
Oh,
of
okay.
animated scenes. Yeah.
I love what's his name? That plays Drax. He does
Dave
such good,
Bautista.
yeah, Dave Bautista. I think he does such a good job playing that dumbass character. You know, he's
Highly enthusiastic.
yeah, but he's not dumbass, he's naive. If we want to get the word, he doesn't, he's naive to certain customs, and it's
Right.
hilarious. Oh man, Dave does it so well. I'm really enjoying the Mantis character too.
She is a big role in the holiday special. She and Dave basically have the run of the show.
Oh, okay. And I
Yeah.
really enjoy the Mantis character. She's all the characters are done very well. Nebula's is portrayed, to a T. She always was, I thought. To what she's supposed to be. She's not the
Yeah.
Nebula from the comic books, but I have gotten out of that brain space that these are not
Yeah.
characters from the comic books. These are new characters. I've had to get that
So
out of
my
my
thing
brain.
about Nebula is this. She's had like almost maybe I'm mistaken, but I mean like she's had very little growth in her character. So, now she's
Oh
just like
no.
no. She did. She did. She was like on Thanos Kool-Aid, and then, was like the
Yeah,
bad guy. And then in Guardians 2, basically Gamora does everything to try to save her and
right.
bring her back. And since then, we've had Infinity War and Endgame, and now she's just tacked on to the team as like, oh, that's the sour woman on the team. She's not
Well,
like,
that's a good
she doesn't
point. I
seem to
mean,
have an.
she had a huge role in the end game and whatnot, but now you're right. She's just the
She's
sour.
just kind of like
She's the mean one. Yeah,
sad
the
sack.
sour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's not.
you got to have one that's
Yeah,
plainer on the.
and I think you get that impression on the trailer. She's just walking around like, I don't even want to be here.
Yeah,
And then but maybe there's a lot more to it. I would like to see them more to it. I think that the look of Nebula physically is less exotic than it was originally. And
yeah.
so, I'm just a little bit like, you guys need to do something interesting there. I did find it interesting that Gamora was in the shot with the team, because I thought she was going to be kind of like,
An
I don't know,
afterthought.
maybe no, more like an antagonist, because it ended with her going, whatever. On the holiday special. On the holiday special, which you haven't seen, you should totally watch. It's really good because there's some setup for this movie. But Dave Bautista and Mantis, Drax and Mantis, are out trying to get a present for Peter, right? And if you saw the trailer, that present they're trying to get is Kevin Bacon, and it's a lot of fun.
Right. Yeah,
It's a lot of
that's
fun.
right. Okay.
There is a couple setups in the holiday special for the movie, though. One of those setups is apparently the Guardians of the Galaxy, the team, purchased Nowhere from the Collector. So they own the whole station now.
Oh, okay.
Nowhere being the former
Head of the
the
celestial.
headspace of that Celestial, yeah. And I think there's a couple of other like setups or whatever. Anyway, maybe you'll watch it over the weekend and we can talk about it. I think that
I'll
the
watch it
Guardian
today.
special was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch
Um,
the holiday special today.
just out of idle curiosity, I went ahead and looked up the Wakanda Forever numbers, and that little kind of like trail of like projection, and I was like, hey, if they can stay in the middle, they're kind of projected. They are pretty good at staying at the total bottom of the estimate. So the Wakanda Forever is underperforming, and it's now been out for like a month, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it's made domestically $372 million. So not too great. And Disney also had Strange Worlds released this week. This is this animated movie.
Okay.
I don't know if you've
Haven't
heard
seen
anything
it.
about it.
No, I haven't.
An animated movie from Pixar Disney.
Yeah.
Projected to lose $140 million.
Ooh.
Lose.
People
Yeah.
we don't have the money to spend to go out to spend $50 at the movie theater. I'm sorry. I just don't have the money to take my family to the movie theater to see a movie, especially a kids movie like that. I don't have
Well,
the
it's the first I'm sorry, Strange World. Strange World. It's the first animated Pixar Disney movie with an openly LGBTQ protagonist main character.
I don't give two.
It's a kids movie.
That makes me not want to go see it even more. I'm not taking my children to see that. They're not going to watch it when it comes on television.
Yeah,
they're just not. And you can you can call me any name you want, but my children are not going to watch it unless they watch it behind my back.
I mean, well, it'll be on Disney Plus pretty soon, I'm sure. It was released last week. It was released on like the 22nd, which I think it was released Thanksgiving week. You know when people have time to go to the movies, holidays. Did you ever go to them when you were young? I mean, now I don't think you go at all. But did you ever go to? I used to go to the movies every Thanksgiving. We'd go eat, get stuffed, and then like go out in the afternoon and go watch a movie or something. I mean, I don't do that anymore, but people used to do that. It made $4 million on its opening day.
What did?
Strange World.
Oh,
yeah.
Surprised
it made no money. It's not making money. It's expected to lose $140 million. So major bomb. So Disney has a major bomb. They have Wakanda Forever underperforming. So let me get back to my point here. I'm pretty sure that James Gunn is given the run of that, allowed to do whatever he wants because James Gunn rubs gold on the movies. Jordan says they used to watch the Lord of the Rings movies every Christmas when they were released. Them was the days. Jordan, did you go watch the Hobbit movies? I never got into watching the Hobbit movies. I know Deacon is a big Lord of the Rings high fantasy fan, but I do remember watching the original Lord of the Rings movies by Peter Jackson. Jeremy says he took notes on the holiday special. Distracting camera work. Show felt completely out of place. Chris Pratt was tapped out. Drax, Mantis, Cosmos, CGI was bad. Christmas songs nobody knows concert. Phone calls in space. Kevin Bacon was okay. Okay, so let me attack each one of these. The camera work. So here's Jeremy. Here's the thing about the camera work. Pretty sure that they shot all of that. I mean, they probably used a couple of different cameras, but it looked to me like it was shot using mostly like a Steadicam, and they were doing real world shots for the Kevin Bacon like house and the street scenes and stuff like that. And to keep the camera work consistent with that stuff running around Earth, they used a Steadicam in the studio. Now, the set for the Nowhere set was enormous. It was giant, but they had the benefit of having just filmed Guardians of the Galaxy 3. They had this set left over so they could afford to make a Christmas special, and not only afford to make it, it makes a lot of business sense to reuse the same set for this Christmas special. So So I think that the camera work thing that you're complaining about a little bit, I mean, it makes a little bit of sense. It definitely looks a little bit like single camera cheap, but I think that may be more to just stay affordable and use a steady cam because they were doing earth shots too.
Christmas songs nobody knows concert. I'm curious to see if I know what those Christmas songs are.
I think they're made up. I think it's made up.
Okay.
Like I think they have like a band in the movie that's it's a band. It's like some human band, but they're all dressed up in alien gear and they're on nowhere and they just throw a little impromptu concert. So it's fun. It's a good little giggle gag. Chris Pratt was barely in it. Like he was in he bookended the thing a little at the beginning, a little at the end, and there's one important scene at the end of the special.
That's good. That's good. Don't make him completely take it out. Yeah, make it about
really.
I don't want his ass. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
It was a great little Drax and Mantis little adventure.
I like stuff like that.
Yeah,
man, you didn't watch it, but the Clone Wars in the Clone Wars cartoon, some of the best ones. My favorite cartoons are the ones that don't have anything to do with the fucking Jedis or anything. It's about a clone battalion or platoon,
right?
And
didn't they have a whole show? Didn't they have like a whole
Bad
show
Batch
also? Yeah. Did you like that? Did you watch that?
Oh my god, that was fantastic. Oh, those
was that a Filoni project too?
Yeah, the Bad Batch showed up in the Clone Wars cartoon near the end seasons, and they became so popular in like the 2 or 3 episodes that they were in, that they were like, oh my god, we've got a moneymaker here. People will watch this. Oh, it's awesome. It's really good. So yeah, I'm okay with stuff like that, with just Drax and Mantis and stuff like that. I'm completely fine with taking Chris Pratt out. Let him voice Mario.
Ooh, sorry.
Did you see
Jeremy says
Go ahead, Jeremy said what?
The band is called the Old
97. Oh yeah, the Old 97. Yeah, I've heard them. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so they have like a whole song, like they just like do a whole bit where they just do a song. Yeah, I thought it was fun. I liked it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Did you see the preview for Super Mario Brothers cartoon? It's got the more of.
I saw you posted something. Where did you post that? Did you post that on yesterday's notes?
Yeah, no, I didn't post it in the notes. I think I just posted it in the general chat on our Discord server.
On a Discord server that you can get to from the link below in the description of this video. I saw the photo. I didn't watch a video.
I'm going to change my position on Chris Pratt voicing Mario. I'm not upset that he's voicing Mario anymore.
Oh, really? I know that people were. I didn't hear it. Can you pull it up and play it or something? Because I know that was a real issue for a hot second. People are like, "Oh, why are they casting a white boy Chris Pratt as an Italian?" And I'm like.
He does more of
Italian?
he does more of a New York Mario, I don't think I shared the hang on. I don't think I shared the damn
audio. Gotta do that audio.
Well, piss. I closed Discord completely out. So yeah, I'm not mad that old Charles, whatever his name is, isn't voicing Mario, because think about it. Would you want to watch an entire Mario movie for 2 hours with hey, it's me, Mario. Come on.
Is this the video?
No.
That's the video?
That's
not the video.
That's a different video.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's different. Can you hear that?
Did you watch the John Leguizamo Mario Brother movies from the 1990s?
Oh my God, yes, those are terrible. And Bob Hoskins.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Do I have to stop this a couple of times, or are we going to get copyright stricken?
I don't know. It's not from Netflix, is it? Tell me it's not from Netflix.
No, it's Illumin. Yeah.
I just want to hear his voice.
From YouTube. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
All right. That's a go.
That doesn't sound like Mario to me. Oh, Mario dies. Okay.
I'm not sure if you know who I am.
Okay, so is Bowser Jack Black? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. What did I hit?
I don't know. I barely heard his voice.
I thought Bowser was supposed to be Jack Black. Is who's playing Bowser, but
Sure.
it really didn't sound like it.
Not sure if you know who I am, but I'm about to rule the world.
The only thing that I can think of is that
Barely
they've.
sound
I'm trying to listen for his how he puts inflection on his word and how he puts the tone to some of his words, because that's how I can pick out who the people are. It's how they say their words and stuff.
I mean,
And it
whoever
sounds
it is,
like
there's a lot of
him.
voice work, audio.
Yeah,
like,
it sounds like
There's a
they
lot of
put him
processing.
through a lot of processing, but it sounds like those words. Do you know who I am? It sounds like it is Jack Black.
Not sure if you know who I am.
I'm not sure if you know who I am. I think that is Jack Black. He's just in a lot of processing in there.
Not sure if you know who I am.
Yeah.
But I'm about to rule the world.
But I'm about to rule the world.
Wow, yay! But there's one problem. There's a human, has a mustache, just like you.
That is Jack Black.
You think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first name on it? Because I don't.
Bowser is coming. Together, we are going to stop that monster.
How? Look at us. We're adorable.
Okay, I'm just stopping it here because they're adorable.
Yeah.
I don't want to get copyright stricken. So
Right.
I like the little
See,
toads.
they have instead of a traditional princess in a dress, they've got a badass Princess Peach.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna go kick ass. That's surprising. What a strange and unexpected turn of events.
All right, so let's start. Let's
I got this. No problem. Yes!
Come on, Mario! Our big adventure begins now!
Get it off, get it off, get it off!
There's a huge universe out there. With a lot of galaxies. They're all counting on us. No pressure.
See, they even got Mario Kart in this bitch.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Listen,
that was
I
pretty
will,
good. Wahoo!
I will watch Chris Pratt in anything. Okay.
Yeah, I will too. But I mean,
his Lego movie is like the best. It's.
I didn't think it was
fun.
that bad. Right here. This part. Listen.
I got this. No problem.
See, I've got this. No
Yeah.
problem. I would rather
it's
hear
just
that.
I got this. No problem.
I think it's going to be okay because I thought about it and I was like, okay, I don't think that I could go through a whole movie of a Mario talking like a this. That would drive me crazy.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
yeah.
That would. I think people are just reacting to the fact that it's not what they're used to.
Right, and people
It's
like to
but-
react to stuff. They like to complain.
Yeah, but so I
And
mean, I don't really have a problem with that. It's fine. I think you get used to it, and I like Chris Pratt. He's very
too,
charming and very likable. I will say that I get the impression that neither Mario or Luigi are very heroic in these in this movie, which is a little bit different than I remember because we always played as Mario or Luigi and like played the game, and you were the hero and you did all the amazing things to get through the thing. And it kind of seems like Mario and Luigi are bumbling dimwits, and Princess Peach is the heroic, confident, never do wrong character. So
Maybe.
okay,
Well,
whatever.
woke Mario. Did you see this other? I'll stop sharing. Did you see this other other movie trailer that I put into the general chat for our Discord server?
Let me
I
go look.
think you want to see this one.
Cracks showing this?
No,
No, that's Wesson. No.
no.
Okay. So I saw this tweet and I've seen this floating around, but I don't know what's going on. And I think I started to read a story about this yesterday. This is based on a real life event.
It's based on a real life event. I didn't know that. I thought it was just some stupid movie.
My understanding is that this movie is based on real events where
Really?
a bear where drug smugglers dump or lose cocaine, and a bear really for real eats a ton of cocaine and goes on a cocaine fueled rage bender, and then unfortunately, sadly, dies. So
Yeah, I'm
this
not going to
movie,
show the trailer. If you want to watch the trailer, go look it up yourself. It's called Cocaine Bear, and you can
yeah,
watch the trailer because it's kind of gory, or even on the trailer.
is it really? It's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
Elizabeth Banks movie. She's the director.
yeah. Well, no, it's there was somebody in it that I recognized. I
Well,
watched it.
maybe
I
the
watched it last night. I was like, "Oh, this is like, what is this? Is this another Winnie the Pooh movie? What kind of cocaine bear? This has got to be funny." And I sat there and I watched the beginning of the trailer, and
oh my god,
they rip apart somebody, and I'm like, "Oh, this ain't funny. This is a for real scary
yes,
movie." Okay,
that
cocaine
looks
bear. All right.
awesome. From
Yeah.
Universal,
So
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that movie's based on a real life events.
I
So
did not
yeah.
know that. That's weird, wild stuff.
Manuel says Ray Liotta is in it, so maybe Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta, that's who it is, man. Well, it was Ray Liotta. He's got long hair. He's got longer hair, and it's kind of gray because we're all getting gray. But that's who it was. It was Ray Liotta. He showed up because I was like, I know that guy.
Manuel says Elizabeth Banks, so it's going to be woke or whatever. And I kind of want to be like, well, hold on, because I've seen her. I've seen some of her stuff, and she did Charlie's Angels, and I think that's the one with. Is that the? Oh, okay, yeah, no, yeah, fair point. That's the 2019 Charlie's Angels. It was terrible. It was super super bad. But maybe this Cocaine Bear movie would be fun. All right, so I need to honor at least the title of the show. Yahoo banned Yahoo Yee being banned by Twitter 2.0. So I'm going to do this as fast as I can. So Kanye West yesterday, Deacon. I'm sure you're super interested in this. Done. I got confused as to who said what. You guys know who you are. You don't need me to say that. Kanye West went on an interview yesterday with Alex Jones, Deacon. Alex Jones, as you
I don't know who
maybe
any of those two people are.
Oh,
JJ.
you don't know who those people are?
Are they in the news quite a bit? This Kanye West
occasionally.
and Alex Jones, are they?
I don't even know who all of these people are personally. So on Monday, Kanye West was booked on Timcast IRL. And he was there for like 20 minutes and he got up in the middle of the show and walked out, wouldn't even answer questions. As soon as he got some pushback on some anti-Semitic statements he had made, he immediately got up and left. Kanye West was chaperoned by a couple of characters named Milo Yiannopoulos,
yes,
a now super Catholic, person who's
he's real far right, super far right.
Is he really? Okay.
Yeah.
These guys are outside of my bubble, and I kind of have a political bubble that includes like a lot of sources, and these guys are a little farther out there than me.
Yeah.
Milo Yiannopoulos and also Nick Fuentes, who apparently also says some like racist stuff. I don't know. So Kanye West, Milo, and Nick Fuentes were on Timcast IRL on Monday for 20 minutes, and then they got up and left and caused a big hullabaloo. Okay, fine. Then a couple days later, which is yesterday, Alex Jones has an interview with Kanye West, and Nick Fuentes is also at the table. So now, rather than appear on screen in such a way as you can be like, oh, that's Kanye West, instead, he appears in the interview dressed, like in jacket or whatever, and wearing a full full balaclava mask. Even the eyes are sewed shut. But it's definitely 100% Kanye West, even though you can't see his face. He goes on to espouse a number of views that are not widely held by the public. He is talking about a lot of Christian stuff in terms of we got to put Jesus at the center of our politics and things like that. He says things like, I love everybody. He says things like, I love Hitler. The Nazis did a lot of good things too. He said a bunch of outrageous, wild stuff, much of which, at least superficially, seems to be anti-Semitic and probably racist and crazy. Now, I feel like he was putting on a performance and trying to say outrageous things in order to garner a great deal of attention and whatever. I watched the entire interview. And let me just say, the dude was scatterbrained all over the place. He was talking about all kinds of different things. It was very difficult if there was a message that he was communicating, it was very difficult to track what that message was, other than, oh, Kanye West is putting on the Kanye West is Crazy show, and he wants you to know that he's crazy. So he's saying crazy things, including, I love Hitler. He said that probably like a dozen times. And, from the position of love all human beings. Okay, that's kind of the position he seemed to be like he was trying to say is there's no room for you to hate anybody. We have to love everybody. He got a little pushback on that. Well, what about Mao Zedong? Yeah, I love Mao Zedong. Oh, okay. What about Stalin? Yeah, I love Stalin. I love everybody. I love the Nazis. I love the Jews. I love everybody. Oh, okay. All right. Well, whoa. I mean, how far down that rabbit hole you're going to go? Because if you're like, I love pedophiles or something, I'd be like, nope, I'm out. Get me off this crazy bus. So Kanye West said a bunch of crazy stuff yesterday, and it's going to be in the news today, and you're definitely going to see it. He was one of the things that he did was post an image on Twitter. He apparently was one of people that got his account unbanned by Elon Musk a few days ago. So he posted an image on Twitter of a Jewish six-pointed star intertangled with a Nazi swastika. So, and he said that was going to be his campaign platform image for his 2024 presidential bid. And then Elon Musk said, okay, that's enough of that. And so far as I know, he's one of the only people that has been banned by Elon Musk for content. So violating policies, calling for violence or whatever. And I wouldn't say he was calling for violence, but you post a swastika and a Jewish star entangled on Twitter, and it's definitely going to be taken poorly. So he said a bunch of outrageous and crazy things and has been banned from Twitter 2.0, which otherwise is fairly tolerant of free speech. So that is the digs. Let's see if I have any quotes from I don't have any direct quotes from Kanye West. By the way, it's even though
That's probably a good thing.
Even though his Twitter handle is Kanye West, if you call him Kanye, he will immediately say it's Ye because he's changed his name. So his name's not Kanye. He changed his name to Ye. However, he didn't change his Twitter name because his Twitter name was Kanye West. So I think that both are appropriate.
Well, it's like, remember the stupid Prince shit when he changed his name to the symbol, and then we all had to figure out what the hell to call him. So they called
artist
him,
formerly known as Prince.
Yeah, there for a couple of weeks, we didn't know what to call him, and so that's what it ended up coming up with, the artist formerly known as Prince, and then that was a big acronym that you had to say, and then it was the artist that we had to say for a while. So this is Puff Daddy has gone through P Diddy and Diddy and Blicky Blicky and Winky Blinky and Nod. He's been through a million names as well. Whatever. Silly celebrities. Silly crazy.
So Manuel says that he heard it was a Balenciaga mask. And Tim Pool definitely asserted that it was a Balenciaga mask. Balenciaga, I guess, is some brand that is now associated with child pornography. So that's not good. I think he was also putting
Do
out
they
a
sell
pretty outrageous.
Balenciaga at Walmart? Then I don't know what it is.
Yeah, right. It's outside your wheelhouse, huh?
That's outside my
outside
wheelhouse. If
Yeah.
I can't buy it over in the sporting goods section, if I can't get a pair of pants and some coffee creamer, then I ain't going to that store.
All right. Well, guys, that's all that I had today. Not a whole terribly lot. I'm going to be honest. This might not be the best show we've ever done.
No, it might not be. No.
But next week, Monday morning, we will have the best show we've ever done.
We should have just called each other.
We probably should have. The thing about it is, Deacon, if you call me, I can't go in and give it a thumbs up. I have to put it on YouTube in order for our phone calls to get a thumbs up.
That's true.
They need to make thumbs ups for phone calls, and then we wouldn't have to do this show.
I can text you a thumbs up if you want me to. You want me to text you a thumbs up so you'll feel better?
Oh no! I derive a lot of my personal satisfaction from third-party people giving us thumbs up on our
random
conversation.
people blowing smoke up your ass.
Yes. All right. You got anything else? I don't got anything else.
I like watching the snowflakes behind you.
Isn't it nice? It's soothing. Where'd Santa go? I lost Santa. Maybe Santa will be back next week. Okay. I think that's all that we got today. Are we on time? We're like 3 minutes left.
Early. Yeah.
That's unusual.
I know. I'm tired today. I didn't sleep good last night.
Hey, not every day can you be a cocaine binged, cocaine fueled bear. Sometimes you gotta take a day off. You're gonna end up.
We've been busting ass with this play because it's coming up next week, a week from today.
You got any video yet?
No. A week from today, I might not be on this show. I'm just giving you a heads up. Next Friday, I probably won't be here because I'll be getting everything ready and then leaving. We have 2 back-to-back shows Friday during the day for elementary schools. Then we have a show that night and then a show again on Saturday. So I've got 4 shows in 2 days.
Yeah. Ashley's got to get us some video. And we won't run them as a normal show, but we might put the video up and just post it on the channel. And people could watch your play. That would be cool.
I've pretty much got all my lines memorized. I think most of them.
Who are you playing again? Bob Cratchit?
I am Charles Dickens. I am Bob Cratchit. I am Jacob Marley. I am Gentleman Number 1, and I am the ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, which doesn't have any speaking lines, but I walk around and have these things and point.
Is anybody else in this play?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little community.
So they got you for Dickens so they could get you to do narration stuff, huh?
Yeah. Well, there's a narrator, but I come on at the beginning with a little video. I'm like, greetings. I am the famous author Charles Dickens, and you're fixing to watch my play, and you need to remember that Jacob Marley's dead. And then I come on in the middle, and I'm like, oh, Scrooge, he's a mean old bastard. I don't say bastard. And at the end, I'm like, God bless us, everyone. Thank you for coming out.
Somehow I'm like, wow, that's great. And somehow plays should have an ability for you to pitch like and subscribe. So like right in the middle of that, you should be like and subscribe.
No. So so Saturday I'm going to shave, and then I'll have a goatee that I'm going to do a big goatee because Dickens, if you'll see a picture of Dickens, I shaved remember my big long goatee that I had?
Oh, yeah.
Remember my big long goatee that I had?
Different kind of beard things.
Okay, well, see that big long goatee that I had not too long ago, and I shaved. I shouldn't have shaved because let me show you a picture of Charles Dickens.
Oh yeah, I see it. I see a photo of him here.
You see that? See the picture of him? I should have not shaved. So I should have left that goatee, and I could have fringed it out.
Are they going to put on a? Are they going to put on a theatrical
No.
extension there?
No, I'm just going to do my little goatee right here, and I'll do I'm the famous author Charles Dickens, and here's my show, and blah blah blah. And so then I'll shave, and I'll have I'm not going to have pork chop sideburns. He don't want pork chop sideburns. So all next week I'll have a weird little hairstyle. An old man hairstyle next week, and then I
feel like you should have had, like, it's not, according to that picture, it's not appropriate, but it feels like you should have like the mustache and mutton chops, the connected mutton chops. That's what you should have, and just a bare chin. Why does that seem appropriate?
And I thought about just the big mutton chops, and I can grow these big mutton chops really good. I can cut those in.
Let me show you. This is what you should have done. My opinion. Not that I'm the art director on your show.
Yeah,
that's what you need.
Yeah.
That's Bill Murray.
Is that Bill Murray? Jesus Christ.
It's Bill Murray with a mutton chop mustache. All right.
So yeah.
What an amazing show. Yeah, I want to hear more about your play, and we want to see it. So
I don't want anybody to see it.
Are you going to get to keep the costume? Maybe you can show up the following Monday in costume.
No.
Or you could do your radio show in character.
You want me to read it?
Deacon, you should be doing you next week on like Thursday. On Thursday, you should do your radio show in character to get people from your community to show up to the play.
That was your favorite country song.
Yes.
On your favorite country radio.
Yes.
Please come out and see us tonight at the Children's Arts Center.
Wow. Hey, we had 8 people watching on Rumble right now.
Holy balls. Why are you watching us? Do you not have anything else to do?
Oh, shit. All too often, this show goes right up Deacon's nose. All right, guys, thanks for watching, everybody.
Check for white nose hairs, man.
Not on camera. You don't got to do that on camera.
I can't see them anywhere else, but right here.
Don't they bug you though when especially you driving, you look up in the rearview mirror, or you just see like, oh, there's a white hair in my nose. I know everybody that talks to me sees that. All right. Yep. All right. Hey, join us for this train wreck Monday morning, 6:30 in the morning here on rumble.com/JJW or on YouTube. F YouTube. Bye, everybody. I keep doing the wrong thing. I'm supposed to do the one where they can see us dance. Do you know that?
I don't dance. I don't know what you're talking about.
He doesn't dance. He doesn't dance. Stupid. Show is over.